back-to-back rap. There's tobacco in this pack with the strap. Maybe a sass, maybe a hose. Hoe carry it along, and the hoe was slow before it got tall. Y'all know the shit, you've heard it before. You've heard it in a dream you forgot. Rise to the surface like you're hypnotized, dog. This was some that flopped with the drug and swings a tosser. Then I could have tossed to all of y'all, cause I'm the toss of the tall and I never slopped. Never got the slough with the hawks. I never deposited that part of the song. Maybe I saw, maybe I'm inside out, so I couldn't decide on my own. So I need a couple of souls and a boat would sure help. The crunch and mush is gone, too quick, too fix, too gone. The fluster red is a bunch of them peanuts attached. Hopefully the flow will rise from the depths where the crib would have been, and then big with them flips, because then I would have been slick with this wit that I said. As some witness to when the faucet would rush, and then y'all would be overcome with his emotions that's wrong. So the flow was some most out of this world. Some with a rainbow but no O. Some with a bow but no show. So what did it send? Just symbols I said, syllables, bits. Is it silly for them? Is it a bunch of them that Vanna will hold flip, and then I could go overflow with a fine-tooth comb and never know for sure. How would I ricochet this from off the wall? Boomerang inside of a circular house. It was a heart that I helped build for a witch who turned out to be friend. Turned out her cooch was tight, so you knew what it'd do when she bad. Maybe bandwagons would start for this rubber band talk. It's like a rubber band tongue inside of this mark. When it paw for a sec, it'd be bark like a pole of that gold for the leprechaun who does a dance. Do what you do, Lance. I put you in trance. It's a Transylvania rap for the neck to bleed a bit, and then I'm filling up IV bags with an ID badge. Inside of my head, is there something bad that a beds and needs to listen to bed? So why don't you just beg for some of my bread? It's a fucking bacon strip. If you're a pup with a pup, like you did something wrong, it's a pug for a Paula with wash, and then that's a part of the song that I could have tossed in the pole and see if I could get skip, jump, do what you do. If it get ripple off, you know, then I'm sick. Cause do what you do, or don't. Rain clouds cometh, the Goliath with tall, smiling of course, inside of where his heart bumps next to loves. That's when I would have fallen in love for a song. I had no filigree, so no need for that painting. Be hard pressed to have seen once again when I did something I'd never done for them. When for me, of course, I'm more green than all. I'm more green than the average would be in the Northwest where I met. Because then I admit that the fresh that I said was often mistaken for some, and it wasn't. Because then I could have got your fuzzy wuzzies out of the tub with the scrubbing. Because I tried to roll with this rub. This was a rob from a mommy, I guess, so call it some gauze, and then I could have called you a bitch. Called you out on the spot, I called you on the mob, I could have tossed in the tub that belongs to you all if you want. Oh, me flow was old, your owner type stove until I'm over these gloves until I could have mechanicked and done the job myself, and done better than y'all, till your jaws hit the floor. You're in all of my stuff, and I already know. This is something that would explode from the volcano top, so call it lava that's hot. And you were loving love is the stuff. It was a bar of soap that you wore to wash over you, son, the waterfall. And this is when the rainbow sit, and you miss when I said something sick that just slit your neck. That's when the head would connect. That's when I would commit to this flow. I comment on bomb with the thumb up, and that's the appendage I wore. That's when I mended it before I said it, bitch, so I can send it with stamps, so I can make sure it reaches its address. So I can reach out and touch like A&TT could help, and I relinquished, duh. Or maybe I just gave y'all the reins for a seg on the horse on the horse. I'm bad with this, I brush it under the rug. It's a bunch of dust I turn your bark into real quick. On the spot. On this spot. Like a 7-Up. And then I could have just on this spot. On the spot. Why, of course. How else? Hose to flow, and then a house to mow, because that was a house of shoes with the cars in front, and the cashier was an E with a little line on the top. A line to a line that would lie in the grass, and y'all could take a line out of your wall. This paragraph that was a run-on sentences that I love. That's when you would get the syntax of this chip side of your laptop that sit on your lap, because then I could get lit like a lamp and love what I did. The lava would rush and gush until it's gone, until y'all would get a gut full of what I got, till you would go bark and get some more, because you ain't quite yet full. It's a smorgasbord. When I go and order up some more of this and mess you up, because then the messy Mario shelf will get fixed for once. I'm fixing it with this sit with your dances I put in your job once again. A job well done. Job well done. Methinks. Red stripe is a pipe hard, because then you would have tried yourself. Could have tied one on, or tied a rope around an oak, and then I could have waited for you to come home. Up in O's with the song, because it was the all ailment stuff. It could have been well and stuff. Well with a fin that was lost. I offend all with the song, and I said, and then I'll say it again, till I could have scrubbed you off with a bunch of them all SOS. I almost said all, like I said it wrong before I said it, dog. Can I say it and forget it type stuff? And I'm a chef, efficient with this, efficient enough, because then I could have just raised the steam or raised the ball. Flows, wait for him to go, and then I could wait for this to get more wonderful, like a waterfall involved. I can go and evoke a song, or I take a vote in the bowls. Take a flow in a box. That's the number 2 box. That's the 2 box. TWA. That's right.